everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Can you realistically make $3,000 to $4,000 a month mystery shopping in 2021? Let's get started and talk about it. Many of you already know that I schedule people to do mystery shops. Well, before getting into this video, I want to tell you two things. First of all, I did a video on this topic 4 years ago when I had less than 100 subscribers. So I'm going to kind of compare 2017 to 2021. Second of all, one thing I tend to forget is I forget to mention what actually mystery shopping is. I'm going to briefly tell you. Mystery shopping is where you critique businesses and get paid/reimbursed for it. Companies want to know what you think of their customer service. That's to sum it up in a nutshell. For example, you could do apartment shops, senior homes, banks, convenience stores, any retail stores. Those are just a few off the top of my head. And so that is all the different types of mystery shopping you can do, and there's many more. They can reimburse or pay you anywhere from a smaller amount to a larger amount, depending what is asked of you. So that's number one. Number two, what do you need if you want to do mystery shopping on the side? What are some things that are helpful to have? Number one, a computer and a printer. Now, I'm not saying it's necessary for all shops. I'm just mentioning this. Number two, I would say one of the things that a lot of companies like you to have would be a smartphone. I know when I do product demonstrations at the stores, having a smartphone is necessary for me to do those demos. It wasn't several years ago. So printer, computer, smartphone, reliable transportation. I would say those four are very helpful so that you can be a successful mystery shopper. One thing also to let you guys know is if you're a mystery shopper, you are an independent contractor. You are responsible for paying for your gas, your wear and tear on your car, your taxes. Always check with your accountant, CPA. I am not knowledgeable on that, but I'm just letting you know that you are an independent contractor, not an employee. What does that mean? If you sign up with ABC Mystery Shopping Company and they send you an email asking if you want to do some shops over at some store that you don't care to go to, or it's way out of your way, let's say it's 40 minutes from your house and they email you and you're not interested in going that far, you don't have to respond to it and you don't have to do it. You're not an employee. You get to choose what works best for you in your schedule and your travel routes. So I want to mention that. Can you make this much money mystery shopping? You actually can, depending where you live and how much time you want to put into it. So if you want to do something called route shopping, where that you go and you travel quite a bit, you can make a substantial amount. I definitely know some people that make between $3,000 and $4,000 a month. How they do that though is they do spend between 30 to 45 hours a week driving around doing these, and they create routes. So let's say somebody lives in Northern California, they may spend part of their day, one day in Sacramento, then the next day they spend it over in Modesto and they do everything over in that area. Then the next day they might go over to Elk Grove. You get the idea. So they route shop where they're not going all over. They make it where the route works for them, where they can make the most money. Now, if you live in a rural area, it is feasible, but it makes it tougher and you are going to have more wear and tear on your car. So it is something to consider. So it's good to look at all the positives and to see if this is something that's going to work for you. Now, here's the good thing. Because of what happened in 2020, much of the mystery shopping went away for a while. Then it gradually, slowly came back. Well, many of those fabulous mystery shoppers who I so appreciate, some moved to other states, some found other types of jobs and other types of employment that they're enjoying. Some have full-time jobs now. Some went on to other things that they're enjoying, and they're not mystery shopping at this time. Well, because of that, companies are really looking for fresh faces. So right now is an excellent time to mystery shop, depending where you live, that is, because there's so many opportunities out there for you to make some good money because they're really needing people. There's more and more shops available now, which is fantastic, which means there's more opportunities. Right now is what I call, even though this is not a job, it's a side hustle, but I'm going to call it a job seeker or side gig. Basically, it's your market right now where there are so many choices. There's times in life where it's been tougher to find a job. Right now, there's more jobs than there are people. And that means more side hustles than there are people, which means that there's a lot of opportunities out there for many people. So my advice to everybody, or what I think would be really smart, is make sure you do your research. You don't have to pay to be a mystery shopper. That's one important thing to tell you. Check out and research any company that you come across to see if they're legitimate. There's opportunities out there on Facebook. Reach out to me if you have questions. The MSPA has been around a long time. They'll let you know of any scams. Even though I do know quite a bit of information about mystery shopping, I always tell everybody, no matter what topic, I'm not an expert, so always do your own research and make sure that it's something you feel comfortable with. This is just a little bit of information for you. It's wonderful that people want to cut expenses. I think that's fantastic, but I also think sometimes it's great to make extra money because it sure can come wonderful in savings and investing, and it actually gives us more choices when we make more money. That's all I have to say right now. Let me know how you're making extra money today, and let me know if any of you would ever mystery shop, or if any of you do that as a side hustle. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. That's all for now. I love you, appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.